Hi guys. Wow, it's another blessed day that God has given us. I'm making an omelette. My name is Sheila Dombi. Welcome once again. So today I'm gonna give you a story, and this story is gonna be from uh, a healer and a villain, like the healer in our life and the villain in our lives. So we are all wounded in a certain point. We were all wounded in a certain place or in a certain time. And I have come to realization that if you are not aware of yourself, if you don't know thyself, you don't know yourself, you're gonna be cursing people and not blessing them. While you're cursing people, you are cursing your life and you're destroying your life. But while you are blessing people, you are blessing your life and like just building your life, creating your own reality. So it's between the people who choose to heal and the people who choose to stay there. It doesn't matter which religion you come from. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian. If you don't know thyself, you will be creating a reality from from the negativities or from the pain that you have gone through, and you will be blaming other people. You will be complaining, not knowing that you have power, you have dominion, you have authority over your life. So there was this time I didn't know myself. I didn't know my identity. Like I used to pray. I was born from a Christian family, so I know how to pray. I know how to read the word, but I didn't know my identity. I didn't know my originality, and I didn't know how to create my own reality, because all is mind and mind is all. And if you be able to realize this, then you will know that everything we see in this world is mind. The wall that you see, it comes from the mind. The planes that are in the air, it is something, an idea that started from the mind. The building that you see, the computer, the technology that you see, the AI right now, the artificial intelligence, it all came from the mind. So the mind is able to build, and the mind is able to also destroy. The mind is able to create, and the mind is also able to bring down. So so I was telling you that I used to there was this woman who did me dirty. She did me dirty. She stole something from me, and on top of that, she told me, do whatever you want to do. So she also stole a man from me. So it was that bad. And the guy was like, they had this personality of superiority. She felt so superior. It's called superiority complex. Yes, something like that. So she would do anything to anyone without caring. So I used to pray to God, like, what did she do to you, oh God? Everything goes well into her life, even when she's doing wicked things. So I prayed from a place of, I needed judgment. I wanted God to judge her. I wanted God to pay her for all the things that she have done to me and to other people. And you know what happened to her? It was sad. It was sad because when she didn't have a child, and she was a best friend before, so it was that bad. So she betrayed me. So I'm telling you that she didn't have a child at that time, and then she became pregnant. When she became pregnant, she started going insane. She started going insane, and doctors said that she had a brain tumor, and it deteriorated until when she went for the removal of the tumor, she died, unfortunately. So people associated that with everything she had done, and even if it happened like that, I didn't want things like that to happen to her because she was still my friend, and I didn't want something like that to happen. But I realized that we can curse and we can also bless. Because I remember that in the scripture, there is a verse in Genesis where God is telling Abraham, I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curses you. So it's important, even us, even if God will do that, God uses us. We are his vessel. It's important for us to be very wise, to tell God to forgive people, because God doesn't want people to perish. He wants them to realize themselves, to reflect and transform and be good people. Yeah. So there is also this incident that I'm trying to heal. Let me say, I was not healed completely, but I was trying to heal. So it happened that I was working, and then something happened. The boss would treat me very, very badly. It was that bad. He would treat me very, very badly. And then I started crying to God and telling God, God, I don't want to stay here. Change my life. And even if he's doing this to me, even if he's causing so much pain into my life, I just want to transmute that energy. Do not do anything to him. Like, don't punish him. But the energy that you could have used to punish him, use it to give me a good job, to give me a good environment that I can thrive on. And you know what? It just happened. It happened with no time. With no time. Like, I left everything into God's hands. And even when I was moving in that place, I had faith. I told them, no, I cannot stay here because of what is happening. I have to go, and I know God is before me. And they were telling me, they had the guts to tell me that I will never find another job like their job. It was that bad, but God did it for me. He gave me an environment where I thrived, and I wrote even my first book inside that environment while I was earning. So I'm telling you, transform that energy of cursing people to blessing them. Just bless them. You have power over your words, your thoughts, and your actions. You can transmute energy. You know, you're divine. Yeah, God is within you. You're God. You are a small God. You're a child of God. You're royal. Okay? Have a nice day. I love you and God bless you.